Hey guys, Rash here. Welcome back to House Flipper 2. In today's episode, I decided after the end of the last episode that I will actually take a few minutes here to, instead of going directly back into a mission, I'm going to take a moment to get rid of this wallpaper, if nothing else, because every time I come back here, this wallpaper just it kills me. I can't stand it. No. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to start getting rid of the wallpaper. I may refinish this room. I may not this time. We'll kind of make that decision as we get there. So first thing we're going to do before I go any further, I'm going to take this laptop upstairs, just kind of get it out of the way. I'm going to put it on the floor here first. Now I'm going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm going to put my laptop right up here. There we go. And because I like it for the knick-knack, I'm gonna grab the keys and the mouse as well and put those up here. Oh, you can actually put the keys on the wall. That's interesting. I noticed there's no hook there, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense. I'm gonna put it there on the windowsill instead. And here we go. And went into the wrong door. There we go. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead. I'm going to clean out this kitchen. The kitchen doesn't bother me too awful much. But at the same time, it's going to make it a little bit easier to see what I need to do. Oh, hello. Get rid of the trash. A lot of stuff in those cabinets. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in those cabinets. That's okay. When I get back to it, I'm going to replace those. I may just redo the design of this kitchen because I did like that bar being there, but the cabinets did need to be updated. At very, very least. And what was this one? Hi, my future self, because no... You know what? I've left notes for myself exactly like that before, so I feel that. I feel that intimately. Okay. Okay, looks like I'm good to just start refinishing. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the floor so I can kind of define what my primary style is going to be. Actually, let's take a look at what the walls are before I do that, because I'm used to what walls are available in House Flipper 1, and that's going to really define what I can do with it. So let's see, this is surface, paint, panels, tiles, wallpaper, other. Ah, okay, so just aha. Now I could just do paint. One of my favorite things to do in House Flipper 1 was doing like really dark walls and then light colored trimming. Like I would do the aged vanilla walls just as a paint, and then I would do like white windows with like white molding and that sort of thing. It actually, now that I think about it, I don't think molding is really a thing in this one. Close. What? Did I close a door through the floor? Did where is it? No, that was not what I thought it was. Maybe it was like one of these. Who knows? Who knows? That's interesting, though. I'll have to figure that one out. Okay. Maybe it's a little bit further down? Is it like this one? I just closed it, so I would imagine it's whatever that's closed. That doesn't sound right. Maybe something in here. What am I hitting? I am hitting this door. My telepathy has reared its ugly head. We're just going to ignore that for now. So let's see. What options do we have here? I can, my two favorite things to do, like I said, are either to do it like dark walls with like light trim, but being that molding is not a thing here, at least not just yet, I do like this idea though, having the pseudo columns kind of built into the wall that kind of connect to the ceiling beams. That's kind of cool. I do like that a little bit. I feel like what I would do if I kept this is I would continue this like down into here. Can I do that? What is the what options do I have? Copy style, duplicate. Let's see. That's. I'm guessing it'd probably be like a copy style kind of situation. Hmm. Oh, okay. I see. I see. I see. Rotation. Oh, you can do like a. Oh, that's neat. Okay. So the cut patterns like that. I see. So there's a lot more options for what I can do. In that case, then yeah, I'm going to be. Oh, that's weird. Oh, wow. Let's start with that. I think I am going to keep these nice little dealios. Should I do the wainscot? That's cool. This is kind of what I mean. Is that you could do like really cool stuff with this sort of thing. Do like a proper wainscot like this, and then uh, have like a full skirt. And have that kind of rolling around there. Now then the question is, do I really want to do like the wainscot? Let me actually just start by whitewashing all of it, and we're going to see if it makes me feel a little bit better about doing. I just had a great idea. I think I might just do the whitewash. Let me see. So let's start with paint. Light paint. I'm going to see what colors we have. What I'd really love to see is maybe like RGB sliders, because you go to like Lowe's or Home Depot, Ace Hardware, any of those that can do like custom paint, they can literally do any color you ask them to. Excuse me, as I'm going my throat there all of a sudden. Go, and we're going to do this. I'm actually going to go all the way to the floor. I just ran right over the light switch and didn't even notice. So yeah, just like in House Flipper 1, when you run over something with paint, it just deletes it off the wall and puts the paint there on the bare drywall, or maybe bare plaster if you have brick underneath. There we go. Get rid of that. I might have to do my ceilings again. Well, why is that textured? I wonder if I can do the texture somehow. You know, sitting here thinking about it. Can you sell? Why is that showing through? Can you sell this? I'm guessing you can. I mean, there's not really a reason to because the driveway just so perfectly lines up with it. But I guess if you really wanted to build out that room a little bit, you could. But being it dips down like this, I don't know if that can be replicated. I don't have the building tool yet. One thing I noticed is that it should have another one right there, but it doesn't. And actually, it's a little bit awkward because they changed the spacing on this one. This little foyer right here. I might get rid of this, but that's going to be when I have the demolition tool. Go. And the other reason I'm doing this in white is just so I can get a better idea of what I'm looking at rather than having to stare at this wallpaper the whole time. I don't know if I want to do this front wall or not. I might do the front wall entirely in the paneling rather than actually. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. You know what? Let's go ahead and we'll do this. I'm leaving that one next to the corner so I can add an extra layer of panel to kind of wrap it around this corner. I do plan on going across the bottom with it. I'm just not sure how I want to go about it just yet, so I'm whitewashing all of it just so I do it all in one go. And we'll do the same here so we can match the style. Yeah, I'm not overly certain what color I want this to be, so I'm just whitewashing it so I can get a better idea of what to do, what I'm looking at, and then I'll kind of decide from there what I want to do with it. Whoop. Mouse acting up again. Really need to get a new one. With the Christmas season right now, it's going to be kind of hard to get anything shipped to me really quickly. And the only mouse I like has to be shipped. Go. Probably gonna have to get that as well. I may change out the windows, I may not. I know that at least the area inside the window will stay white no matter what I do. And that's more just for organization purposes. Make it visually organized. It also has a nice little effect when you have a different or a striking color of the wall. Lets you kind of differentiate between the wall and what is the window. It's also a good idea, just in general, when you're building a house to do this. Whoop, I hit the wrong button. And that's mostly just when you have your natural light coming in, it has a place it can bounce and kind of diffuse off into the room instead of just being pure natural light just streaming in one location. This paint lasts a long time. This is lasting significantly longer than it would have in House Flipper 1 for the amount of wall of cover. Come on, mouse. You're making me look bad. There we go. In this episode, I'm just going to do this front room right here. I'm not going to do anything upstairs in this episode. I'll probably just work on this house like as the episodes go on, just kind of add it to a mission. I've noticed the episodes have come out to around 20 minutes long. So if I do a little bit of working on this house in with a mission, it'll probably be a little bit nicer for view time. For those of you that enjoy the longer format, that is. Not sure about the engagement time, that sort of thing. A lot of metrics in between for YouTube, but we'll figure it out. We'll find a happy medium somewhere. Because I do want to at least get this house done. Say that I live here at least. But I also want to do the missions before I try to do any flipping houses. Any flipping houses! Before I flip any houses. Kind of getting a little bit faster at it. If my mouse cooperates. I don't know. I might leave the white paint up there. I was hoping to do like maybe a cream. Maybe I'll come back and do a different color later after I get all the panels in. But this kind of gives it like a little half timber look. I'm not too opposed to that. Like that honestly looks pretty nice. So I made the door jambs and all the doors and the windows kind of match that nice dark wood. The other side of that is that I may go back in and choose a different color. This red has, or this redwood right here. I don't think it's actually redwood, but it's a wood that appears to be red in color. Is what I'm saying. It has a nice striking effect here, but the other side of that, it might be the lighting. If I could get more like incandescent lighting, it would probably look a little bit better. It just seems like an odd transition. Whatever. Let me get the white paint up, and then we'll figure it out from there. So this is going to be the kitchen. So I'm going to do something different in the kitchen. I'm going to. This is a little bit different. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Why would you do it that way? Whatever. Okay. So my next trick is going to be getting all of this placed. I know I definitely want the baseboard that I put in. Oh no, look what I've done. The baseboard that I put in to have the grain running the opposite direction. And that's just to make it look like it was a board that was just placed long ways rather than a bunch of small boards placed up and down, you know? At the corners, I think I might do something a little bit different. I'm going to find maybe something like one of these that I could put into the corners that gives it like a little bit of a flare or like a capstone type effect. Go. Now see, that does look good. And I'm going to run a nice little baseboard across the bottom that gives it a lovely little half timber effect. And I can honestly leave it as it is. It looks really nice as it is. having to go all the way to the floor like that. Just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense in the context of if you have the wood, why are you not running it, you know, along the bottom as well? I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the foyer. I may end up getting rid of these walls, so I'm just going to do the inside of them for now and decide later. Because I don't want this episode to be super long. I'm just going to do this front room right here. Okay. And now if we match this side, there's supposed to be one like right here, but I can't really move this over too much. I may just hold off on this, trying to put one there until I can get kind of this wall moved in a little bit. Because if I can move this one in by one, I can move the door over by one, and I can make that really nice. But that's a little bit too much work for right now. Okay, so let's have just a test. Okay, so that does work right there. That's good, that's good. I mean, that does work. Okay, okay. Looks really nice, looks really nice. I think actually I might leave it without the baseboard. Just for brevity's sake. At least for now, again. I kind of see why they didn't put one over there. Put one there now. But realistically, it kind of makes me wonder if I shouldn't just paint that white and go ahead with the baseboard to give it more detail. This is trial and error. I'm just kind of figuring out how this game does its styling. You know, that does actually look better because it doesn't make it look weird and offset and awkward. Now it does mean I'll have to keep the foyer because of the way that this works. It kind of gives it like a nice misbalance, but at the same time, it puts this right here, and that would make that look awkward. Now, don't get me wrong, I could just leave it as is and leave the corners because they are a little bit heavier. But, yeah, that right there, that actually looks really nice. Looks nice and balanced. Have a little bit of detail there at the end. But it does mean I'm going to have to, yeah, see how that runs. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's try it. Let's just put one down and see what happens. Yeah, that's wrong. Okay. Yeah, because it runs north and south there as well. Okay. I'm going to keep hold of it, but at the same time, I'm going to go back over here. There we go. I'm going to do a rotation of this. That's interesting. Oh, right, because it's the other direction for the diagonal. Okay, okay, okay. Cut size 3, that's what I want. And then everywhere they meet, I'm going to actually have something a little bit different. Those seams actually do give it a little bit of character. I'm actually not opposed to them at all. And of course, those outside corners, like this one right here, do make it look like it's just a single solid post. Whereas these seem a little bit more awkward. Might paint the inside of those, but I'm going to leave it as is for now. Again, brevity's sake, we're going to figure it out later. You can just get it done for now. Excuse me. The question is if I will be able to find windows that match this wood type. Because I'd hate to have to use white windows on a white wall. Crap. I keep doing that. There we go. Just going to grab this. go. Yeah, because those windows, they don't match that at all. Problem is, I have a feeling this is going to be like the windows from House Flipper 1, where they're based on a too wide outdoor outside post. Now, one thing I do notice is that these walls are not as thick. These exterior walls are not as thick as they were in House Flipper 1, so maybe I might be able to get away with recentering this window or possibly putting a window in here instead. Let's go outside and have a look at what's out here. Oh yeah, I could definitely put a window right there. Absolutely. There would be no problem with that. Now I do notice there is like the what's supposed to be a fireplace here. I wasn't a big fan of where that was, and it's part of the reason that I want to get rid of this. But it really depends on where that kind of falls, because I think that's falling like right in the center of this, so I may not be able to do the window. Okay, so that looks a lot better. Let's actually move on, and I'm going to grab up my paint can, get it out of the way, and I'm going to see what kind of flooring I have, what flooring options I have here. Let's see, back, installations, I think it's just going to be part of surfaces, isn't it? Tiles. That looks cool. I'll have to use that sometime. What is this? What? Oh, okay. What? Okay, so I'm guessing it's just chromatic reflection. You can intentionally install damaged, dirty tiles. Okay. Let's see. You're not going to put wallpaper on the floor. Panels. I don't really want the floor to exactly match this. I would rather it be a lighter color. I might do carpet. I might do carpet in here just to kind of give it a different texture. Is carpet an option? Other. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong place. Textural elements. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm definitely gonna have to play with some of this. Stairs, fences, other. Breeze block. Doors, building accessory. What? Okay. Installations. I guess it's going to be part of surfaces. Paint panels. I guess carpet isn't in just yet. Or maybe I'm missing it. Excuse me. I guess carpet is not a thing yet. That's actually kind of disappointing. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not saying it. Okay. If that's the case, then I'm just going to do something with wood, because it seems like wood is probably going to be the best way to go about it. So I noticed that this has the same texture. That is right. It's all the same stuff, isn't it? Let's just see what happens. I think it's going to be too strong, but just for the fact that I have it on hand. Oh, no. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to do this. Actually, that, right there where that seam comes in, I'm going to... This should be the center of the room. If that seam comes in over there... Now I notice I've got exactly 3 of those 2x2s there. I've got another half there, so that means I'm not centered. Well, poop. I'll go ahead and do this, and then... because it looks like it's going to be a centered on 2 rather than a centered on 3. Or rather, centered on 1. Now the cool part is it'll still look pretty okay because it's going to create that 1x1 tile and still look interesting. Left exactly a 2x2. Oh no, it doesn't do it on this side. Oh no! Ah! I wish I could split that texture. That would look really cool if I could. I think it's going to be best just do this. Much as I hate it, I'm going to have to do it. Go. Yeah, if I could have split the texture where I wanted to split it, it wouldn't have been a problem. But it's going to make it a problem. There we go. That doesn't look that bad. It's a little bit too... it does look too much of the same, doesn't it? It's kind of frustrating. Now, because this one came up as like a 2 wide, I'm kind of wondering like what would happen. Let's see, so that's like 3, 3, 2. So it comes up every 8. I don't think it's going to work because the math isn't going to work out. Let's see, because there's 2, 2, 3. Well, I suppose it is 3, isn't it? I'd have to do 2 down like this. And up to the 7. How did that happen? Man, it's not going to come up even no matter how I do it. That's frustrating. I should have looked before I did it. Now all I'm doing is wasting material. Yep. And now I don't have any material left for it. I think I could stylize this though because it came up next to the door. There we go. You know what? That's good enough. I'm going to leave it like that, and we'll come back to it later. Let's go ahead and sell this so I don't have it in my way. Oh, maybe it's just trash. Come on, mouse. What are you doing? Oh, maybe. Oh, that's right. I have to change the... There we go. There we go. What? Did I just not notice that before? Huh. Maybe I just didn't notice it. Who knows? Go. Oh, that's right. I was going to do the windows. Let me have a look at what options we have for windows. Okay. So this looks like a double casement, whereas these aren't double casements. This one doesn't have an apron. That's casement. Maybe it's... So I noticed there are some of these that have like wall in between to make them angled. That's pretty cool. Maybe there's like something 5x5, so I guess that would be 5x4. That's odd. Is there not a direct replacement? Like, am I stupid? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's actually a 7x6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are correct. I am stupid. So let's have a look here. Buy. Oh. Is there not a way to style it? Oh, that's right. You got to have the option in here to change the style of it. Okay, so I'm going to have to hold off on that then. Okay, I see. Hey guys, this is Future Rash. Past Rash is a dum-dum. Why is Past Rash a dum-dum? Because he made this episode too long. So we're going to cut it off right here, and we'll pick it up next time. Have a good one, my dudes. Cheers!